Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to another spirit message. So, this message came through really quickly and it was so eye opening. It really was. And I wanted to share it on the channel because I found it so, I don't know, so amazing and also so eye opening. And it just made me so aware. I almost felt like my eyes were popping out of my head, like so wide awake, so aware. And that's the best thing to be, is just so aware in the moment. And so I really want this in the forefront of my mind and heart and going forward. The spirit message was all about tune into your higher self with all your actions and reactions. Yeah, it's a full-time job, but with so much more rewards. And this was really brought home to me. And then this message came out, and honestly, at first, when I first experienced this, I knew they wanted me to share it on the channel, but I did not have the words. There was no way I can put into words what I experienced or anything. And then they gave me this message. So I want to put it here. I feel it really is so, wait till you hear it. It will change how you greet people, how you greet circumstances, how you act, and how you react. So again, they're saying tune into your higher self with all your actions and reactions. Yes, it's a full-time job, but with so much more rewards. So what does this mean? I mean, really mean. This is every day, moment to moment, a full-time job, isn't it? To tune into your higher self with all your actions and reactions. But no doubt about it, this full-time job leads to so much more rewards. So here we go. What does it mean? Or rather, how does it feel? Because it is how you feel that is the link, the connection to where you feel your way. So in the moment, what feels not only right, but tune into your higher self, to what you really want to next create, because you are creating by the very next action and reaction you take. So knowing this, feeling this, feel what leads you better to the next positive action and reaction. So now this gets tricky because we take things personally. We get lost in a feeling of what at first appears. So when things happen or in your interactions with people, you immediately react in the moment to what it feels to you. But wait a second. Tune in higher, tune into more. Can you feel where this person is coming from in its entirety? You may think you do, but there is a knowing, if you tap into your higher self in that very moment, that there's more to it. You can act or react in that moment from your higher self and create more of what you want to actually create more of. Okay, and here's another example. What happens in the moment that you don't get what you want? You're frustrated, impatient, you feel that immediate reaction. And in that, you can spiral into more of those feelings very easily, very naturally. But tune into your higher self. Is that experience in the moment the period to the story, or is there more to come? Meaning it can spiral you into frustration, or you can tune into your higher self and find an even better solution, or let it go and try something else that may be even better, leading to better that you didn't even know existed. The point is, very often your initial action and reaction does not better serve you, but you spiral or you get stuck in it. If you tune into your higher self, you will see that you can find a better action or reaction that does indeed truly lead to a better way. And you are creating that better way by your action and reaction in the moment after tuning into your higher self and coming from there. So they were saying practice, 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 and living this way, you live the proof of this in action. So in action and reaction, tune into your higher self for the better way every time. Yes, you can look at it as a full-time job. That's what I was saying in my head. This sounds like a full-time job. And they said, yes, you can look at it as a full-time job, but with so much more rewards. Try this out. Just keep doing this and see this in action for yourself. And I literally was guided to this card, Ask Your Soul. And so in the moment, like just what they were saying, I have goosebumps all over myself, but this is so hard to do. This is so much easier said than done. We are a human being, and we are here, and we act and we react, and it's almost instinctual, it's almost unconsciously. And they were saying if you just take a moment to actually say to yourself, you don't know in its entirety. You don't know, you're taking this as a period when really there's more to the story. It's thinking, we do take things personally and we do react and act without much thought to it. And they're saying just take a moment and tune into your higher self and really think about, what do you want to create next? Do you want to create more angst? Yes, you can just act in the moment, uncensored and filtered through your higher self, but then you're not creating what you actually want to create next. And then also, what's really dangerous with this, and I could see in my own experience, is if you get stuck in a moment, every thought and feeling just adds more thoughts and feelings. So it's very easy to spiral, like they said, or get stuck in a moment. But if you connect with your higher self, it will pull you out of that moment. It will pull you out of that frustration. It will pull you out to a higher thought and a higher feeling, and you're creating something better. Definitely creating something better. And they're kept on saying that we are literally creating by our action and reaction. We are in the state of creating, whether we're conscious of it or not. So take a moment to tune into your higher self instead of being so reactionary or doing something. And it's very tricky. It's very tricky, like what they said. I'm putting this word for word what I got down in the description box, because very often if you read it, it will sink in differently than even the tone of my voice. But this is so deep. And let me tell you, after I got this, I was really starting to pay attention with even how, as trivial as it sounds, especially with things being so online, how I'm even wording emails. Take a moment, take the emotion out of it. What do you want to create next? How do you want that person to respond, really? Even if someone's getting on your nerves, what do you want to create next? Tap into your higher self. Don't get carried away in a moment of a reactionary stance. Reach and tune into your higher self first, and know that however you're going to proceed in that action next is going to create another action and reaction. So they're saying definitely tune into your higher self with all your actions and reactions. Yes, it's a full-time job, but with so much more rewards. And they literally were like, practice, practice, practice living this way, and with your eyes open, being fully aware. When things happen, tune into your higher self first, and then do an action or reaction from that space. And you will actually live the proof of this in action. And that's what was so chilling. And let me tell you, I tried this out, and it did create a whole different circumstances of events. It's almost like at every moment we have endless possibilities of how to act or react. And very often we go with the unconscious, almost the way that we take things personally, or it hits our buttons, so we're acting in a certain way or reacting in a certain way. But if we just tune into our higher self, there's so many other ways to act or react that's actually going to create better for you. So this is like a secret in the chain of events. It's almost like hitting it at the point of the point that you have control of, to spur in a complete different direction, into the direction of what you really want to create more of. So I was just, when I say I could go on and on and on, and I'm going to keep this video short because this, what they gave me really encompasses it all. And I say sit with this for a moment, really listen to what they're saying, and literally live it. Because they're saying practice, 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 and living this way, you will actually live the proof of this in action. And we do have to see the proof of this in action for ourselves, right? And that is what is going to spur us on to continue doing that over and over and over and over again. And notice this does take practice. This does take, sometimes we're better at it than other times, especially if we're hurried. We're not coming from that place. But if we're just more mindful and more aware, I feel like they just gave us the secret of what we can do to literally create better for ourselves and what we really want to create. So definitely, definitely tune into your higher self with all your actions and reactions. They made me laugh because I was saying it sounds like a full-time job. Yes, but with so much more rewards. And definitely do this for yourself and see this in action for yourself. I wish you all the best. I definitely wanted to share this on my channel, and I love this card. It's so perfect for this. Ask your soul. 16 added up at 7, the divine number 7. Ask your soul. When things are in motion, ask your soul. Tune into your higher self and tune into your higher self with all your actions and reactions, and go for knowing that this is going to create so much more rewards, so much more rewards. All the best to you. Take care. Bye bye.